Today I want to share a story that isn't just about tennis. It's about survival, belief, and the fire that never dies. This is the story of Novak Djokovic, the boy who trained during a war and rose to become #1 in the world. He's a figure who polarizes opinion, but no one can deny the sheer force of will that forged his path. Beyond the headlines and the rivalries lies a story of a child who saw the world crumble around him, yet held on to a dream with everything he had. It's a testament to the idea that our circumstances don't have to define our destiny. Novak was born in Serbia in 1987. When he was just a kid, his country was caught in the turmoil of war. Imagine this. Instead of the sounds of children playing, the air was filled with the terrifying whine of bomb sirens. Bombs, hunger, fear, that was the backdrop of his childhood. While other kids in peaceful parts of the world played safely in parks, Novak was on a tennis court, learning to hit a forehand as the threat of airstrikes loomed. He and his family spent months huddled in bomb shelters. Every night, they'd go to sleep not knowing if their home or even their lives would survive until morning. In that darkness, in that uncertainty, a small boy held on to a powerful dream. He didn't just want to play tennis, he dreamed of being the best in the world, of one day holding the Wimbledon trophy. That dream became his escape, his fuel, his reason to keep going when everything around him screamed of despair. As you can imagine, training wasn't easy. Forget state-of-the-art facilities. We're talking about cracked courts, sometimes even practicing in an empty swimming pool to have a solid wall to hit against. There was no fancy equipment, very little money, and for many, no real hope that a boy from a war-torn nation could ever make it. But Novak's parents saw the fire in his eyes. They believed in his dream so fiercely that they sold everything they had, their family's gold, their valuables, just to give him a fighting chance. They took out loans from dangerous people, risking everything on their son's talent and determination. Novak understood this sacrifice deeply. He once said, "If you want to be the best, you must be ready to suffer." And he was. He suffered through grueling training sessions, through hunger, through the freezing cold. Every single day was a battle, not just to improve his game, but to justify the immense sacrifices his family was making for him. When he finally started competing on the international stage, the tennis world wasn't exactly rolling out the red carpet. He was an outsider, a Serbian boy, trying to break into a sport dominated by legends like Roger Federer and Rafael Nadal. People laughed, they doubted, they dismissed him. Who is this kid? He'll never reach their level. But Novak wasn't there to fit in or to be liked. He was there to win. He was there to dominate. His journey wasn't just a fight against his opponents on the court. It was a battle against injuries that threatened to end his career, against a barrage of public criticism, and against the perception that he didn't belong at the top. But here's the thing about Novak. Every time they doubted him, every time they wrote him off, he used it as fuel. He came back stronger, more focused, and more determined to prove them all wrong. He channeled the negativity into an unstoppable force on the court. But what truly sets Novak apart? His strength was never just physical. It was, and is, profoundly mental. Early in his career, he struggled with collapsing under pressure in big moments. He was physically gifted, but his mind would betray him. So he went on a journey of self-discovery. He transformed his entire approach to life and the game. He embraced meditation, focused breathing techniques, and a rigorous self-discipline that few could match. He famously changed his diet, going gluten-free, which revolutionized his energy and endurance. While other players broke under the immense pressure of a Grand Slam final, Novak became unbreakable. He learned to thrive in the storm. He understood a fundamental truth. The biggest battle is always inside you. He mastered his inner world, turning his pain, his struggles, and the immense pressure into a source of incredible power. That mental fortitude became his ultimate weapon. And so, the rise to glory began. From that small boy hiding in bomb shelters in Belgrade, dreaming of tennis, to the man lifting his 24th Grand Slam trophy, Novak Djokovic proved that no situation is too dark for a dreamer with an unbreakable will. He didn't just climb to the top, he built a new summit. He has shattered records that many thought would stand forever. Most weeks at #1, the most Grand Slams for a male player. The list goes on. But his legacy is more than just numbers. He didn't just win matches. He won the respect of his fiercest rivals, the hearts of millions of fans around the world, and a permanent place in history. He showed an entire generation that where you come from does not dictate where you are going. His story is a powerful reminder that the human spirit is the most resilient force on earth. So the next time you feel like giving up, the next time the world tells you that your dream is impossible, remember Novak. Remember the boy who practiced tennis to the sound of sirens. His journey teaches us that success isn't just about talent or luck. It's about resilience. It's about getting back up one more time than you've been knocked down. It's about refusing to quit, no matter what. If this story inspired you, please show some love by hitting the like button, sharing it with someone who needs to hear it, and subscribing to DreamX Vision. We're dedicated to bringing you more stories of real warriors who stared into the abyss and chose to fight. Thanks for watching, and never, ever give up on your dream.